Good evening, YouTube. Mark here, and obviously if you are living in the UK at the moment, the weather here has been absolutely tremendous. I'm not doing a review tonight. I'm giving this other Blue Band Cohiba a go, and because I still cannot get over how bad that one was that I had the other week, but it was there. I thought it needs smoking, and since I'm not actually doing a review, I thought, well, get it lit, get it over and done with, and if it's still bad, hey ho. If not, well, bonus ball. I've been sort of having to think about the cigar videos that I've been doing recently, and what I've been thinking about doing is that I sort of have quite a nice whiskey collection, and I'm a bit of a fiend. I have to admit that every time I go shopping every week, I have been picking sort of like the odd bottle up when I don't really need to, but you know, they have these special offers on in the supermarkets, and you think, yeah, that's a good deal. I'm going to treat myself to one of them. So yeah, it's been pretty much like that for a while now. So yes, I've amassed quite a few whiskies and bourbons, a few different rums as well. So I thought what I would do is, rather than just sort of every week doing a cigar video, what I might do is, rather than being a weekly presence, if you like, I'll probably do maybe the last sort of weekend of the month. I will do a pairing with a cigar, and I'll pick out one of the whiskies that I have in the collection to have with the cigar, and see if obviously they complement each other, etc. So it's not just going to be about me sitting here puffing on a cigar. It's going to be a little bit about a whiskey as well. Obviously this evening I'm just having a good old bottle of Sol. This week, man, oh, every night been in from work, shorts on, back garden, stogie, and yeah, I bought some Nika Rustica cigars, and honestly, I've been practically one every night because they're just so good, especially in this weather. Which is a bit sad, really, because I have been neglecting smoking, obviously, the pipes that I have. I want to try and get back into smoking a pipe more regular than what I have. Usually when I have a bit of a Zoom chat with the guys from Australia over the weekend, it's like it's always been a cigar I'm smoking. So today I had a bowl with some Latakia in, and because it was a hot sunny day, you know, it smoked really cool, and you know, obviously love Latakia, can't go wrong with that stuff. And I thought, yeah, you know, I really start to need, you know, smoking my pipes a lot more again. So yeah, there is that. Whether I do videos or not, I'm not really sure, because a lot of the stuff I'm smoking at the moment I've already done reviews on in the past, so it doesn't seem much point in sort of doing another video on something I've already done a review of. Excuse me. So again, once I start working through some of these, pardon me, some of these open tins and jars, etc., I might start obviously dipping my toe back into opening the odd tins that's been sitting there for a while waiting to be tried. So there you go. Let us know what you think, because again, I don't mind doing the weekly one, but I just feel that I'll probably get stuck into the same rut as what I did with the pipe smoking, that I'll just be sort of buying cigars for the sake of trying new cigars to do a review of, rather than sort of concentrating, because I have sort of smoked some cigars that are really, really exceptional and I really enjoy them, and I'm sort of been thinking to myself, well, should I be sort of spending money on, you know, something like this where it's going to be a really terrible, mediocre smoke, when I could be investing that money into a cigar that obviously I truly enjoy. And unfortunately that seems to be, you know, the thing with doing YouTube videos, that you do reach a peak where you sort of think, well, what can I do next? You know, it's like I can only smoke so many cigars, I can only smoke so many pipe tobaccos, and you know, I'm not doing anything new that other presenters haven't done in the past. So, you know, again, you sort of have to think to yourself, well, what can I do that's a little bit different? So again, for me, I think that would probably be a case of, okay, we'll do a cigar and a whiskey pairing with some of the sample cigars that I've had sent, and obviously I've ordered to try. And if I do one a month, then obviously I can sort of stretch that out a little bit longer, so I'm not sort of buying new cigars sort of every week or whatever to sort of fill that gap. I can sort of, well, maybe just order one cigar a month that I have never tried before, but in the meantime I can be sort of concentrating and saving up and buying the ones that I really do enjoy. So there we go. Scaling back a little bit, and we've gone out. So yes, the first one will probably, I think, will be next week. I think so. We'll have to check. But yeah, the next Friday or the Friday after, that will be my first start in obviously cigar and beverage pairing, if you like, because obviously it's not particularly going to be whiskey. Like I said, I've got rums, bourbons, etc. And we'll see how that goes. So the first one will probably be one of the Nika Rustica cigars that I've been trying recently because I've really enjoyed them. So, and I've sort of been wanting to do a review of that. I was nearly going to do one tonight, but I thought, no, you know, I wanna try this. So there we go. So that's why I thought of finishing off the weekly cigar with one that was a bit of a disaster, and well, seems to be holding on there. It's like you say, it could have just been a really bad one, the unlucky draw, but it does happen. Yeah. Well, what I will do is we'll continue with this, and we will do a recap on this cigar, because like I say, it was so terrible to smoke that last one, and you know, it just seemed like everything that was going to go wrong with it did. So I thought, you know what, we'll give it another day in court, see how it goes. So I will be back in a minute. Welcome back. Well, I have to put my hands up. I've actually been surprised with this, so it probably does look like I did have a bit of a bad one from the batch. I remember the last one when I was smoking it, it had some really weird sort of tastes going on. You know, it was like I was getting like very, very bitter taste. I have done a bit of a purge on this one. It did have a flame on it, but unlike the last time when I did the purge, it pretty much calmed down afterwards. It's still got a very peppery taste to it, which I'm enjoying because, as you know, I do love that. The other strange thing is that when I've sort of done the retrohale, I mean, I don't know, it could be a temperature thing. I do remember the last one I smoked, I'm pretty sure it was a cold day. So maybe that had something to do with it, I don't know. It could be that it's been a really warm day here and I was going to smoke this morning and I decided not to, and it has been sort of sitting in the garage all day and obviously across from the window, so I don't know, maybe the warm weather has dried it out a little bit, I don't know, but I'm actually shocked. I wasn't expecting a lot from this. One of the interesting things was when I did a retrohale, I got such a chocolate aroma, which was a bit strange because I don't tend to, I know people tend to say, oh, it's got a very sort of dark chocolate. For me, it tends to be sort of like a walnutty aftertaste or retrohale type thing. But the aroma that I got from the retrohale afterwards, once I'd finished, was I got a hit of sort of like dark chocolate aroma, and which, funny enough, I'm still getting. So yeah, like I say, it does happen. I'm sort of glad I did have another one because I've been able to sort of redeem these cigars. I know I gave it quite a scathing review last time, and you know, I was like, oh, avoid this cigar like the plague, and probably a lot of people were thinking, well, hang on, Mark, I smoke these things and I find them okay. So like I said, I've had high-end Cuban cigars in the past, bought boxes and boxes of Romeo and Juliets, and you could guarantee there's a few of them in there which were pretty much unsmokable. So it does happen, you know. I'll put my hand up at that. I'll eat a little bit of humble pie on this one because it's actually turning out to be an enjoyable cigar. Probably still wouldn't buy them again unless there was like a really good deal on them and you know they were a special offer or something, but I wouldn't really sort of run out and start filling my humidor up with them. So yes, I'm glad that I've been able to have another go at this and find out that yes, it was just a bad one in the batch. So yes, Cohiba Blue, you've been redeemed. Yeah, so I'll probably knock a couple of more stars on the actual scoreboard for this one because, like I said, I think last time I wouldn't have even scored it a 1. So yeah, but yeah, really, really peppery aftertaste. It's quite surprising. I'm going to do another purge. Because like I said, I did do a 1 earlier on. I tend to sort of do a purge when it reaches this stage in the smoke anyway, because again, if it's sort of building up, it can get a little bit bitter for me as I get further on towards the end. So let's see. Still got a bit of a flame there, as you saw. And I think my lighter's almost out of gas. Typical. I don't like to do a purge with a jet flame I tend to find a softer flame is better. Still a heck of a flame, but like I say, you do that, you blow some of that crap out of there and it eases your cigar down a little bit. A bit of a frog in my throat now. Incidentally, it's going nice with the beer. Yeah, that acidic taste's dropped. I'm getting the lovely walnutty taste, and then towards the end you get that pepper hit, which again, it's catching me throat a little bit. So there we go, you've been redeemed. I'm glad. Well, thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think about the new idea. I wouldn't do it as a weekly thing because I would probably end up sort of blown through. I mean, I know I have got quite a large whiskey and what have you collection, but if I was to do it every week, I mean, I would probably blow through it really quick, and I would probably end up with, you know, a mountain of half opened bottles of whiskey like I did with the pipe tobacco. So probably what I would do is that when I open the whiskey, that'll probably be my whiskey of the month. I'll just drink that one and nothing else, rather than sort of having a few that I'll sort of dip into. So yeah, let us know what you think. If you do prefer to just carry on with the weekly cigar one, you know, again, let us know, but I really don't know how much longer those would continue, because it probably would get to the point where I'll get through all the ones that I've never tried before, and again, I'm a little bit sort of hanging back on the just buying them for buying sake every week sort of thing. I'm trying to calm down at the moment, and just sort of, like I say, just do a one a month sort of thing. So yeah, let us know. But it would be nice to be able to get back and do the odd pipe one as well in between the cigars and whiskey, etc. Because I have missed sort of sitting down and having a bowl of something nice and having a chat about it. Like I say, that I had a couple of bowls today and I really enjoyed them, so I need to get back into it. I've been very laid back with me pipes lately, getting back into these too quick. So yeah. It is a smoky one. Right, well, listen, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you know, Cohiba Blue accepts my apology. Again, that one was just a review. I do tend to get a couple of cigars that I intend to try, because like I say, I do know that you do get the odd. I mean, if you've watched my channel, you know for a fact, you know, I've bought cigars in the past and they've been absolutely terrible. I've written them off, and it's a shame because, like you say, it happens. But yeah, I'll hold my hand up on this one. I was wrong in the first video. So there we go. I've redeemed myself. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great weekend. Like I say, the UK is being... I'm actually getting a bit of colour for once. I'm normally always like looking like a milk bottle. Be nice to come home on a night after work and just sit out in the garden, because we did a little bit of work in the garden a few weeks ago. So you spend all that time and effort and money on it looking nice. You want to sit out and enjoy it. So it's been so nice and relaxing coming in from work, shorts, t-shirt on, back garden, beer, cigar, kick back for a couple of hours. Absolutely heaven. Makes it worth going to work, doesn't it? So look after yourselves, have a great weekend, and I'll see you probably sometime in the next couple of weeks, and we'll kickstart the new series. So take care. Enjoy your cigars. Bye for now.